Yeah. Thank you all so much for clicking on this video and watching. If you haven't already, please subscribe. Let's talk about detachment and ego. Do you find yourself feeling like you only have value when you have somebody in your phone, or when you get the right grades, or when people compliment you? Those things don't define you and make you who you are. You aren't your grades. You aren't the guy you're dating or the girl you're dating. You're not what your family has told you that you are. You aren't your job. You are you. You are a beautiful you. It's okay to be attached to things and put attachment onto materialistic things or worldly things. We all have done it. But just know that attachment comes from a place of ego. It's really important to detach yourself from these things, because at the end of the day, this stuff isn't important and it's fleeting and it will go away eventually. It's okay to acknowledge that you have attachments, but just understand that that doesn't make you. All the things around you don't make you. The things you wear, the stuff you own, how much money you have, that doesn't make you as a person. Please don't attach yourself to other people. Not everybody is meant to stay in your life. Some people are literally here for a season and a reason, and they're here to teach you something. You physically can't keep those people around you because they just are not meant to go with you in your next growth journey. We as humans are always learning and growing and evolving, and some people are literally just there to teach us those things that are going to help us move to the next level, even if it's good or it's bad. So instead of asking yourself, why me? Or why did this have to happen to me? Or why do bad things always happen to me? Instead, ask yourself, what was I meant to learn from this experience? How can I grow and evolve more from this experience? Because like I said, we are all humans, and the things that happen to us in our lives are inevitable, and they are to help us grow and become stronger. So when something bad happens to you or something good happens to you, really ask yourself those questions rather than focusing so hard on the negative aspects of stuff. Life is hard, and I understand that. And girl, trust and believe, I have been through it sometimes, but I really try to make sure that at the end of the day, I come to the, what did I learn from this situation? Like, what can I do differently next time for this situation? How does this help me in the long run? Because every little milestone that you get is going to help you for the next step in your life. If you keep pulling those old things back and not learning from the situation, you will always be stuck in the same place that you were in. So that's why you have to acknowledge those past mistakes and past wrongdoings that other people have had onto you, so that you can grow, not for them, but for yourself. You deserve to grow and be a beautiful butterfly, honey, because there's purpose in your life. Girl, how will you be ready for your next step if you're so busy worrying about the past? Like, no, move forward. And also, bestie, be honest with yourself about people. Don't try to make someone out of something that they're not. Like, really pay attention to the people that are coming in and out of your life like this. I try to encourage people in my life not to put up fantasies about other people. We all do it sometimes. We romanticize bad people in our lives in hopes that they will fulfill some sort of something that we are lacking in our lives. Like, y'all, if he's treating you terribly and acting like he doesn't care about you, it's because he doesn't care about you. It's no, oh, his grandma died when he was 4, so that's why he never learned how to build. Nah. We are cutting that out of our vocabulary, babes. We are not giving nobody the benefit of the doubt. If they are showing those tendencies to y'all, that is who they are. Don't try to snatch people back up from the depths of where you left them. Nah, keep them there. I know myself. I used to, girl, y'all, I used to really try to be like, oh, well, we can still be friends, like we can still be cool. Nah, God was not having that in my life. He was like, no ma'am, I took them out of your life for a reason. Don't try to bring them jokers back. Anytime you try to bring people back after they have left your lives or you have left them, and you try to bring them into your now, girl, it will never line up, because those people were seasonal and they weren't meant to go here. It doesn't even look right for them to be here. Leave those people where they are. If those people are really meant to come back to you, which I don't think so. But if they're really meant to come back to you, they will. And we are not going to be sitting around waiting for other people to come into our lives or waiting from some janky text message from that man. Live your life, sweetie. Get up and do the things that you want to do. Better is coming for you, I promise. You do not need to sit around the house on a Friday night waiting for this man FaceTime call. Get some hobbies. Get some other things that you're focused on, babes. Like, that's also a big thing that I notice with people. Like, it's so hard to detach yourself from other people because your whole life was revolved around this person and being this person's girlfriend or this person's sister or their friend. Your whole identity was wrapped in being that, or being the cheerleader or the straight A student. Your whole identity was wrapped in that and the perception that other people had of you, that it's so hard for you to actually live your own life and to focus on yourself. You need to evolve from that, focus on yourself, and get out there and live, baby. The world is beautiful. You are beautiful. You are a fun, smart person. We don't have time for all that, to be waiting there for somebody else. Like, you can talk to them later. Even if you have to go alone, don't be afraid to lose people. I feel like we're all so afraid to lose other people and be alone and have to deal with ourselves. Don't be afraid to lose people that don't respect you and don't value the amazing qualities that you possess. And it's not necessary to even compare your journey with other people's journey, especially with the age of social media. We're seeing so many people's highlight reels of their lives that it's so hard for us not to compare ourselves to other people. You're like, oh my gosh, like, I'm 20, like, I should be living on my own. I should be traveling the world. I should be doing all this type of stuff because I see other people on my timeline that are younger than me or the same age as me doing those things. And it's so unrealistic. People don't share everything that goes on in their lives, even if their lives are really like that, which is fine, but still don't compare those things because a lot of times it's not even real. Like, that's not even really what this person looks like or really what this person's going through all the time. Like, we all go through hardships and we all go through tough times. So it's like your journey may be different than somebody else's. Like, I saw this TikTok where this girl was talking about why you shouldn't compare your journey with somebody else's, and she was using the example of like a restaurant. So the scenario was like, you're at a restaurant, you see somebody that got to the restaurant either after you or at the same time as you. You see them getting their food first and you go up in arms. You're mad. Why did they get their food first? I've been here like 20 minutes longer than them. Like, why can't I get my food? And in reality, they ordered a grilled cheese sandwich and you ordered a lobster. She said all that to say that we all are on different journeys, and maybe that person was fine with ordering a grilled cheese sandwich because it came out quicker, but that doesn't mean that you should compromise your lobster because you want your stuff to come out quicker or you want the process to be faster for you. Maybe they're fine with the grilled cheese sandwich and they're fine with what they have in the short amount of time, but maybe you want to wait for your lobster, but your lobster might take you months, years, even 5 extra minutes than what their grilled cheese sandwich would have took. You see what I'm saying? Because obviously we're not talking about food here. Like, this is a metaphor of life. Basically, don't compare your journey with somebody else's because y'all are on 2 different timelines, and it doesn't make your timeline any less great because somebody else got their stuff before you did. You don't know what type of quality they're waiting for. Maybe you're waiting for a different quality of, success. You don't know what their life is behind the scenes. Don't compare what y'all have going on because y'all are on 2 different paths. There's no time limit to your success. Don't get caught up with the outcome you feel like you deserve because we're all on different paths. There's not one path to success. Some people have more winding in their roads. Some people are straight and narrow. That doesn't define who you are, or it doesn't make somebody any better than somebody else. I personally believe that God has me. I'm blessed regardless of what I have, regardless of how much money I have, regardless of what I'm wearing, regardless of who I'm with or who I'm dating. I'm blessed because I'm God's child. So that's enough blessing for me. Rejection is redirection. Your blessing is literally on the way. We get so caught up in what we believe should be the outcome of our journey, but in reality, God has such a bigger plan for your life rather than what you think is going on. That rejection that you faced from 5 different jobs that you applied for and you interviewed with is just redirection into your next thing. Maybe you might think, oh, I would have been perfect for that job. That was my dream job. But you just never know what was going on behind closed doors that God pushed you you away from with that. You never know if your manager was toxic, if they're finna lay people off in 2 months. Like, you just never know exactly why there was rejection in that area. But we become so obsessed with the outcome of things that it's so hard for us to detach what we feel like we deserve. We find it so hard to detach ourselves from the life that we have created and become obsessed over, that it's so hard for us to move forward and pivot into what is actually supposed to be for us. I really encourage y'all to put that in your journals, put that wherever you need to, that your rejection is redirection in your life. You never know what God is saving you from. I always take that to the head as rejection is redirection. I'm not worried about what other people tell me I should do. I cut out all that noise. I talk to God about what I'm supposed to be doing. And you have to realize that there has to be something lacking in your own life for you to be attached to something else or someone else. Because like I said in my last video, people are unstable like a roller coaster ride. So you attaching yourself to something unstable is going to make you unstable. You have to realize that there is something lacking in your life for you to attach yourself to materialistic things and other people. If you're attaching yourself to success or friends or a career, if you're attaching yourself to solely these things and you feel like you are nothing without the things that you are attaching yourself to, feel all the feelings of that, validate yourself, and move forward with that. That's the end of this video, y'all. Thank you so much for watching. If there was anything that stuck out to you personally, please leave it in the comments, babe. I love to hear y'all's voice and hear the stories that y'all tell me, or just that I'm encouraging y'all. Don't forget to follow me on social media. See you all soon. Bye, hotties. Mwah.